What is up, ladies? How are you guys? I am like beyond relaxed right now because I just got back from Nordique Spa. And if you haven't been to Nordique Spa, if you're not from Ottawa, what this is, it's like the best time ever. So basically it's thermal baths, hot, cold, saunas, relaxation. I feel amazing right now. And I'm ready to rock my business. And I want you guys to understand what I'm about to say. But I have to get something open before I can do that. So I'm going to have a sip of my coffee and Bailey's because this is what gets me going when I want to work. I got back and I'm so relaxed right now. I feel like I just want to like take a nap. But I'm not. I am hustling through my checklist for my 90-day slay. And I'm going to tell you guys, oh, thank you, Kristen, that like, this business, you don't have to be like non-stop. You have no life. Like everyone thinks I've got no life. I must just live and breathe this business and do nothing else. And that's the only reason I'm successful. And I'm just going to share with you that that is like the complete opposite of why I'm successful at this business. I'm successful at this business because of one magic word. If you know that word, if you think you know that word, if you've watched my lives, if you've watched my training, if you've been doing this, or if you just want to take a guess, what do you think the one single word is that is the reason that I'm successful? It's not because I have no life. I just spent an entire day with my fiance away from my phone. I had no access to my phone. I wasn't answering messages. Everything went on. But what do you think is the one key word of the reason that I attribute to my success in this business? One word. Okay, so let's talk about the 90-day slay while people are trying to figure out what word I'm going to say. Kristen, congratulations, girl. Consistency is the exact word I was trying to get at. I have been stupid consistent since the day I started. So I started in August 2014. I have been doing this for 4 years. I have not taken a single full, complete day where I did nothing off except in December of 2014, I went on a trip where I had no access to Wi-Fi for the week. It was over Christmas, so it wasn't really like a crazy busy time anyways, but that is the only week in 4 years that I have taken off where I didn't do something for my business. Now, why I'm pushing this 90-day slay? I'm going to tell you right now, if you struggle with what to do, what to say, how to run this business, you don't know where to start, this is like the best thing that could have came into your life right now. If you're brand new, you are looking at a gold mine. If you're not brand new, I am doing this with you guys. This is something that I'm like, okay, I'm going to rock this 90-day slay with my team. So I showed you what it is. So basically, I posted this post. I have my little iPad here. It looks like this. If you have no idea what the heck I'm talking about, it says, okay, ladies, it's time. It's this post. Okay, sorry, my light's like affecting it. And I gave you 2 examples of task lists that you can do and an app called Checklist that you can download. I am somebody, if you watched my convention speech, and I hope you did because it gives you really tangible ways that I've ran this business to black status. But one of the biggest things that I can emphasize is that I do things right away. So I'm not even joking. Yesterday in my chat, my friend Sophia's like, boom, I'm doing this 90-day slay with my team. And I said, this is amazing. And she sent me her sheet. But I said, you know what? I suck. I don't want to waste paper. I don't even have a printer hooked up. I don't have anywhere to print this right now. I'm not going to print this sheet of paper off. I am not a paper and pen person. If you are, then go on and print it. Print it off for yourself. I know Karen had a great idea of laminating hers, and then she just uses a dry erase marker every day. That's fantastic. But I'm somebody who does my business on the go. Like, I am constantly on my phone. So when I drove to Nordique Spa today for 40 minutes, I sent my birthday messages. I gave you guys a tangible way that's so easy to send every single person on your list a birthday message. It's a video from Snapchat that I just saved. I didn't even post it to my Snapchat. I just saved it. It's a cute little like mousy voice, and I say, happy birthday. I am so excited for you. I hope you have the best day ever, surrounded by the people that love you, and I hope they spoil you. And I just want to let you know I love you too, girl. So have the best day ever. That's it. And I take that video and I send it to every single person who it's their birthday because boom, I checked that off my list. Why do you do that? Why are you sending like birthday messages to every girl? Number one, because part of this 90-day slay is you do need to go live or at least do a video every single day. And yes, you're thinking, oh my God, no. But let me tell you the repercussions of doing that, okay? Can I just share this with you? So yesterday I sold 2 masks from one live video because I was so consistent all day in my inbox doing my things. So what I'm doing is I'm doing at least 3 to 4 posts. One's going to be motivational. One's my live video. One is like an engagement style post. Like could be anything. Like, you know, I'm in the market of buying a treadmill. I need to know who loves their treadmill and why. Like anytime you have a question, like I asked about Ottawa wedding venues, because yeah, I'm planning a wedding all while doing this. Like I think that it's important to understand, like if you're busy, if people tell me they're busy, I'm like, you don't understand. I have things on my plate I can't even tell you about, but I've got, you know, I'm running my business. I'm going back to school soon. I'm gonna have a student teacher that I'm mentoring. Let me talk. I'm a big part of planning things for Empower You with Deborah coming up in October. I'm a big part of, like, I have to plan my wedding. I am stupid busy outside Unique. So whenever girls are like, I'm really busy right now, I don't care. I really, like, I love all of you, like, so much but I don't care if you're busy because this business is about doing things on the go. And I made a post the other night before I started my 90-day slay that I haven't posted yet about the actual time that it takes to run this business. And I will post it after this video, but I broke down the actual time it takes to do everything that you need to do for this business in a time frame. And it came out to 1.5 hours a day to get to Black status. 1.5 hours. If you can commit to 1.5 hours, you can be Black status. Now, will you be Black status as quickly as 2.5 years like myself? No, because the days that I only have 1.5 hours, that's the amount of work I put in. But the days that I have extra time, I'll put 10 times that amount and I'll put 10 hours into work. But I'm not going to do that every single day. I don't have time to do that every single day. But if you logistically, if you really want this business to work for you and you really want to make money and you really want to help girls on your team and you really want to promote and you really want to feel that recognition, I'm telling you, if you can commit to 1.5 hours every single day, you will hit the top of this company. But I watch so many girls, you take 1 day off, push yourself back a week in your journey. 1 day, 1 week. 1 week, 1 month. That is exactly, and it's so true. And I can vouch for this because I know from my own sponsoring experience that I focus so hard on sales, and we are coming into the time where it is more sales driven than sponsoring driven. But I really put no effort into my sponsoring messages. September, October, and November. I was brutal. I didn't send those messages. I sold a crap ton of makeup and I pushed our team to Black, and I really like drilled those parts of the business in, but my sponsoring suffered massively in January, February, March, April, May, June. I couldn't sponsor. I had like maybe 1 person a month, maybe 2. Like January I had 5 and I felt like the most defeated person in the world because 5 was low. I was expecting huge numbers, but I hadn't talked to anybody. I hadn't done any of the work leading up to that. But when July hit and I sponsored 22 girls, that made me like really take a look at myself and say, okay, all that work that I did, because let me tell you, starting in January, there was no more excuses. I was in my inbox all the time for sponsoring. You have to do the things every single day. But if you're like, oh my God, I can't do all of these things. Yes, you can. It's broken down for you, okay? So you're gonna do, I'm gonna go through it here, and I've put the posts up, but I know a lot of you probably do better with like a verbal communication of how it works and what I'm doing. I'll just share what I'm doing and why I'm doing it after. So at least 3 to 4 posts, okay? So I already said motivational, live video, family post, maybe product post. I just posted my mask post on my Facebook wall. I had put it on my Instagram. I think that picture had sold me some masks. Feel free to use it. I just posted in this group if you haven't got your mask yet. And someone reached out to me for a review. I know she's a very big blogger here in the city about the mask, wants to know more. Like, I'm going to get that mask in her hands because she's going to write a blog about it, and then she's going to tag me in it, and that's going to be huge. So these are the things that you need to watch for. I wouldn't have had that opportunity if I hadn't posted that picture. So, and then I tagged her in my video that I did yesterday showing the actual mask, talking about the benefits, and giving people value. And something else I posted, if you're like live videos, you don't have to come on here and do makeup every single day. Do you know what my live video is going to be today? And this is like technically if I wanted to cheat myself and say I did a live video, I'm doing a live video right now. I could say that, but I'm not going to cheat myself. I'm going to go live on my main wall tonight, and I'm going to talk about my Nordic spa experience. I'm going to say what I liked about it, what I think could have been a little bit better. And give my honest review, my review of what I think about the Nordic spa. That's what I'm going to do my live on tonight. Nothing to do with makeup or skincare, but people are going to watch it because they're going to want to know maybe about Nordique. Maybe they haven't been there. Maybe they haven't been there in a while. I'm going to give my review on that. You need to get creative with your lives. You don't have to be like doing lives like different places, which I highly encourage, but you don't. I'm going to do it in this office. But it's important to remember that you need to remember that you have to kind of do the things consistently, okay? So posting, that's a non-negotiable. You can't do this business if you're not posting on your main wall at least once a day something about Younique, and at least 2 other times a day something else, okay? And you have to go live every day for this 90-day slay or it will not work. So live, if you're like already checked out because you're scared to go live, I am the first one that understands that. I didn't go live for the first like 4 months of my business. And we didn't have live as an option. We had videos. And I found with videos, they were so time consuming because you'd start them and stop them and start them and stop them. Even recording my 11-second birthday message that I send to people on Snapchat yesterday took me 17 times to get one that I liked. So you can imagine how confusing and how much more time consuming it is to do videos than it is to actually just get on here and talk. And people are going to talk back and forth with you. Engage your audience. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Sophie. Like, these are girls that are on right now. I can see Donna. I can see Kristen. I can see Kim. So I can get on here and I can just chat with people about whatever. Read an article. Talk about it. Talk about your experience of somewhere you've gone in the city. Talk about, like, things that you believe in. Like, it doesn't always have to be about business, and it shouldn't be about business because then you're not giving people value. So the other things that you have to do for this, comment on 20 non-Younique presenter posts. So what that means is you need to go through your newsfeed and find 20 people that are not Younique presenters and give them a comment. And if you do see a Younique presenter that like has an awesome post, then what you can do is do that ... in the corner, save the post so that you don't even have to be creative in your post later on down the road. I have so many saved posts in my Facebook that I just alternate and I use in my VIP group, I use in my business page, I use on my Instagram, I use on my main wall, and I flip them around and I do all sorts of different posts all the time. And I do that because I'm able to, because I have saved so many posts. If you are not following every single Black Status Leader video that I post in this group, I don't know what you're doing. Make sure anytime I'm posting something, I'm going to post Courtney Spitagucci. I don't know how to say her last name. She's awesome. But Courtney's video is awesome on sponsoring from convention. That is my video that I have saved for today to post for you guys. And you're going to watch it because on your checklist, it says 10 minutes of personal development. You're going to do 30 because her video is so damn good on sponsoring that you're going to want to do the 30 minutes of PD. And PD, I do not even count that as time because you want to know when I do my personal development, I'm in the shower, I'm folding laundry, I'm doing dishes, I'm cooking. I am never just sitting like I'm watching my personal development now. I don't got time for that, and neither do you. So stop making excuses about not doing personal development. You need to do it every single day, okay? Personal development is a non-negotiable. So what you do, you don't count it as time for your business. You do it when you do other things. You don't need to. And you know what? Have a little journal there. Maybe you need to write stuff down. Maybe there were some really good points. I'll have a little journal. I'll like write down stuff. That I do when I do personal development. That is like the only time that I will do like notes per se. But everything else is on my phone. I use apps to help me with everything. This checklist has been like a blessing, okay? The other things, message 5 people about the opportunity. If you're like, I don't know who to message, let me tell you. If you have posted anybody you talked to in July was a huge month. That kit better have been on your wall every single time. If you are like, okay, I don't know who to message, because you're adding 5 to 10 new friends a day and there's another non-negotiable, go through your new friends list and say, like, not brand new though, because you got to build a relationship. So go through your friends list and find somebody that's like, I always like people that are like acquaintances, not besties, because to be honest, getting your besties on your team like always made me a little scared, because if they are not successful in the business, I always worry that they would blame me. It's my fault, but it's not your fault. So know that. I'm making dinner right now. Can you post any links for personal development that helped you? Every single thing I post in this group has helped me, Donna. Go through, scroll through. One of the other things too that I posted in here a while ago, if you search anything in this group like sponsoring, if you suck at sponsoring, you're gonna get a million videos. There's 4 years of content in this group of stuff that you can look up, and it's not irrelevant. Stuff from 3 years ago is gonna be just as relevant today as it is 3 years ago. So I will post a video, but I try to post at least 1 video in here a day, if not more. There's a page called Convention Speakers 2018 that I posted in here. If you Google that, or sorry, not Google that, if you search that, that has every single convention speech pretty much that was there. That is where you're gonna get the best content. You have to understand that, like, for convention, preparing for convention, guys, I was asked in March to present. I worked on my speech and content for, it was due June 28th. So 3 months. It's not like just coming on here and going live. Like, it's 3 months of concrete, like, thought process. What's the top 3? What do people need to know? What is going to help them? That's what those convention talks are. That's why going to convention and going to empower you, it changes your business, because you're getting personal development in person. So A, you're like feeling the excitement in the room. B, you can ask questions. You can go talk to the presenter after about what they talked about and get some insight. You can talk to the girl beside you and make a connection and learn from her. Convention is a game changer for your business. I have never gone to a convention and not promoted or had something crazy happen to my business after convention. Never. So, no problem, Donna. Don't worry about it. We all have stuff going on. Now is the time. So, you know, it's like death in the family. Things are going to happen. You should watch Carly's, the girl who spoke before me, on excuses and exceptions. So you take time off if there's exceptions for your business. You take time off because of, you know, like a death in the family is something she actually used in her convention speech. And that's okay, because things like are going to happen in your life where you need time. And usually, like for me, I'll be pretty vocal. If something's going on, look guys, I'm taking a step back for a day. If you need me, you've got lots of leaders on this team you can reach out to. Sorry, I needed a sip of this. Okay, also on that slay list, I've got ask 5 people to host a party. That I am not doing a great job of right now, but I don't need to run parties because I'm building my network other ways, and I do that every single day. And I'm not saying I don't need to run parties as in Black Status. I will be running parties this fall. I have some new ideas that I want to try. Part of those live parties are going to be lives on my wall. So if you're like already like, lives scare me, like this is what I'm going to be starting to do. I just need to kind of wrap my head around how I want to do that. But Christy has been doing these and they are awesome. And I actually want Christy to do a training on this because I think it's really, really cool concept where you go live and then the girl shares it to her wall that you're hosting the party for. And then she tags her friends. Hi, babe. Oh, look, you got on live. And this is going to be a big one. So you're going to, have the, like, so when you're doing, so you go live, so you're live on your wall, Jenny shares the live to her wall, tags all her friends in the live that were interested in learning how to contour, learning how to do eyeshadow, learning how to use skincare. And then you can use that as a way to run a party. I also enjoy running parties in my VIP group because it gets people in there. So I do one thread and I do like battle of the hostesses underneath, and I did a point system. So there's that idea. There's so many ways, but if you are new, and when I say new, I mean in the last 2.5 years, You should be running parties in separate groups so that you're building up your network. That is how I've built my business. It's how I've sponsored. It's how I've sold. That is the biggest way I have built my business, is parties. So I'm still building my business every single day, but in new ways, because I'm doing other things and I want to try some different stuff. But I'm telling you right now, if you're not running parties, you're not working. Like, you are not working. And so now with the slay list, you're asking 5 people a day. And you know what? All 5 might ignore you. Ask 5 new people the next day. Okay? Love Carly's video. Hit me and brought me to tears. Carly is amazing. And Kizzy, if you didn't see Kizzy's, if you are feeling any self-doubt, like, you need to go watch Kizzy Harvey, who spoke after me. I'm sorry, like, I'm not trying to like boost my own bubble, but we had an amazing trio of presenters in all different types. Like, Carly's like no excuses. I was like all over the teacher mode tangible, and Kizzy was all about the like make you ball your face off, and that's what she did. So go watch Kizzy Harvey's. There's another one that you could go watch. So message those and thank them who've watched your lives, okay? Add 5 new Facebook friends a day. This is a non-negotiable. Do you want to know how I did it yesterday? I'm busy. Guess what? We're all busy. So what I did is I took a selfie of Teddy and I, who's at the door. Teddy, you were part of my video yesterday. And I have this app called My Talking Pet. It was like $3.99. Teddy's talking. And so Teddy's talking, and him and I are, like, I'm holding him, and it says like, Teddy and I are looking to make some new dog mom friends. I talked about this in my convention speech. I have made 15 new friends since yesterday. So how I'm adding 5 new friends for the next couple of days is I'm going into that thread where people are commenting. I'm commenting on their picture of their dog that they shared with me, and then I'm adding them. And I've already made my 5 today, so I can check that off my list. 10 minutes of PD, that should be a non-negotiable. I already talked about that. Post in your VIP group. This is so important. You've got to be consistent in there. But if you did not watch Jenny Peterson's video that I posted in here on how to rebrand your VIP group, there's your PD as well that you should be watching, because she did such a great job. I rebranded my whole VIP group. Actually, a lot of girls now are only posting like 3 times a week almost in their VIP group of our products, and trying to build more of a community in there. So they're posting, like, I post funny videos, I post like questions, I post like things that are gonna make people interested in being part of your group, so that when you do post makeup products, people are way more interested and gonna watch it. So something else I need to get back on is doing lives in there. Post on another social media platform. So I really liked my friend Sophia's. Right now I'm trying to build up my business page and my Instagram. You should not be trying to do this all at the same time as, you should not be trying to do this at the same time as trying to build up your Facebook. If you have not have your Facebook, like if Facebook's what you're trying to build up right now, stick to one platform. There's nothing wrong with Instagram. You can do it casually. I am just starting after 4 years to really wrap my head around Instagram. If you don't want more on your plate, then don't do Instagram. Same with business pages. I have a business page. There's about 7,000 people that have liked it. I've put a lot of money into my business page, which I do not encourage. It's not really helping my sales or sponsoring or anything like that. I just happen to have a large following, so I try to be consistent on there as well. So the other one that I posted, that's what I like. Sophia's, I added to that post. You can see some of the things she's doing. So business page, having an interactive post and a branding post. Instagram, having a story and message 4 followers. I have a post, a story, and I message 3 new followers every single day. I'm still using Nitro, getting a ton of followers, guys. If you have not signed up for Nitro yet, message me and I'll give you a link. But I'm telling you right now, like, you can build your Facebook organically. Jenny Peterson, again, I watched an Instagram one that she did, an Instagram training that I can send you if you're interested on what hashtags to use in order to build up your followers. So again, Instagram is a whole new game. If you haven't built up your Facebook yet, I highly encourage you to keep, and don't get me wrong, I'm on my Facebook every single day, and most of my checklist for this 90-day slay is to build up my Facebook. And then as I build up my Facebook, I'll be able to build up my Instagram a lot quicker and my business page a lot quicker, okay? miscellaneous. So she's got connect with 3 team members. If you've got a team, you should be connecting with them. Don't like be pestering them every single day to check that off your list. If you have a larger team, you should be messaging, and I do connect with probably more than 3 just on a regular basis, at least a day anyway. So that's always an easy one for me to check off. Happy birthday messages, non-negotiable, super easy. I already shared my Snapchat idea. 5 new friend requests, okay? If you're really busy, I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of girls on my team, I can name like 5 in my head right now, one of them being one of my top elite presenters. I just randomly added from Facebook. I think she was in an online party. So there you go. It's super easy. Have the parties, add friends. Have parties, add friends. Build your Facebook up, okay? But then you can't just build it up and do nothing with your platform. Think of your wall as like your storefront, right? So it's about your life. People want to get to know you. So the easiest way is through live video. But again, post funny posts, hilarious posts, make people laugh, post funny videos that you've already liked and checked out. Have things with your dog, have things with, your family, things you're doing. So trust me when I say that you can 100% do this, but you have to be consistent. The 90-day slay, I'm gonna give you an example. Brady Evans, if you don't follow her, she's a Black Status presenter. She did this like 90-day run, very similar to this 90-day slay, okay? I don't wanna say run because I feel like that gives me a bit of anxiety. It's like too much. It's 90-day slay, 90-day journey. I think those are nicer words, okay? And I think that it's important to remember. So she did this, and she did this consistently for 90 days, guys, and she went above and beyond. She was even counting down on her wall, telling her audience she's on a 90-day slay run. You're gonna get sick of seeing me because I'm on a 90-day slay. I'm gonna be live on here every single day, giving you some new information. So she did that, and she's like, I think the month that after her 90-day slay, she sponsored 63 people in the month of July last year. She hit Black Status in November. She was someone who did nothing with this business for 7 months. I like to use her as an example because she's the one who's like a sort of like a mastermind of this 90-day slay. She did, so she did this 90-day slay. She was active, almost inactive 3 times in the pink. If you've been in the pink, you know what I'm talking about. Almost inactive 3 times for 7 months. She did absolutely nothing with her business. And then all of a sudden something clicked and she realized the opportunity that she had in front of her and went for it. She wrote out a task list because that's what worked for her. I personally have never been a task list person, but the reason I'm doing this is because number one, it's gonna challenge me, and I have never been someone who's backed down from a goal. I need to take my business to the next level. I need to push myself to that next level. And so this is part of it. And I know that doing this 90-day slay will help a lot of you. And if you can keep consistent, and as I suggested, find someone else who's doing it. Find a pacing partner and say, look, like I want to do this. Who wants to be my pacing partner? Let's run together on this and keep each other accountable. Say, hey girl, you checked off all your stuff on your list. Da, 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 da. So does that make sense? If you guys have questions, feel free to post them below because I know that some of you will. But just remember that this 90-day slay, I will 100%, if you are honest, you have to do every single thing on this list that's going to work for your business. Teddy, I need you to relax. Sorry. Number one, so the non-negotiables, if I'm looking at this list, okay, adding 5 to 10 friends a day, that's a non-negotiable. Going live or a video is a non-negotiable. Your 3 posts a day is a non-negotiable. Messaging 5 people about the opportunity, non-negotiable. Messaging, commenting on non-presenters, non-negotiable. These things are going to, but you don't need to do anything else with your business, okay? Do you understand that? You do not need to do anything else with your business except what's on this task list. If you do extras, great. I mean, I'm gonna have extras because I'm gonna have people asking questions and customers and makeup drop-offs and da-da-da-da-da. So that's sort of like the non-negotiables. The happy birthday is so easy. It takes me 30 seconds, guys, literally 30 seconds. And as soon as you message anybody in your inbox, as soon as you go live and do these videos, because you've done that, you're gonna come up in their newsfeed like that. That's how Facebook works, okay? They want people building relationships. So I've been doing a lot of daytime lives, but now a new part of this and a little algorithm tweak that you can do all your messaging, all your commenting, all the things that are non-negotiables for you before you go live. okay? Because what that's gonna do is it's gonna boost your numbers on your live, which means more people will see it. Try to get engagement on there. Ask for shares, ask for engagement, because that also will do that. I give away stuff on Amazon. I do this all the time, and it's not expensive. Once a month, I give away one gift to people who shared my live video. So honestly, if you want to even make it easier on yourself to do a draw for this, you can write down people's names that shared right after the video, have it like on a sheet of paper. Or, I mean, if there's someone that's consistently sharing every single day, they're on every single one of your lives, you just love them and think that they deserve something, pick that person, okay? Because trust me, you're so busy. You don't have to do it all, and you don't have to have every single little thing done. But if you can do these 90-day checklists, I promise you right now, you will promote in the fall and you will make the most money you've ever made in your life doing these tasks, because all of these things are gonna lead to sponsoring, they're gonna lead to selling, and they're gonna lead to booking parties. That is what your bread and butter of your business is. So it's gonna lead to everything you need to do consistently. All right, so I hope that made sense. I love you girls, and go get them, guys. Go do this 90-day slay with me, and go comment on that post. I'm giving ideas every single day there. I'm just gonna keep using that thread. I gave you a whole list of ideas that you could do for lives that don't have to be makeup related. There's a makeup related one too that I can post under there. I have my video that I did, that I send for my happy birthday messages that I did on Snapchat. I literally use Snapchat for their filters because they're fun and they're exciting and they're engaging, and they make stuff really easy. So you don't even have to do anything for Snapchat. Like, I don't even post on Snapchat. I literally keep it for their cool filters. That's it. Other than that, you girls are amazing. Go slay this and start today. I'm telling you, 90 days from today, we will be hitting the week of Black Friday sales. November 20th. That week is always insane. It's the biggest selling month of the entire year, and you will have built your business up over 3 months that you are going to get sales like in crazy amounts. And with all these new bonuses, and like, I know that some of you have been stressing about the bonuses for that, like the party changes. That's a good thing. The reason those changes happen is so that there's more money, real money in your pocket. So I'll leave you with this. Would you rather like Canadian Tire money, or like, I don't know, Canadian Tire is what I can think of. Canadian Tire money or real money? Which would you rather? I'm gonna tell you right now that the money that I use, like the points cards that I have, the ones that I like to use as real money at the grocery store, I would much rather that than like Popeye money or Canadian Tire money that I literally throw or donate every single time I get it. Okay, so keep that in mind. Your YCash is like Canadian Tire money, and you're still able to earn YCash. Be strategic with when you open your party. Just gave you a perfect time. I'm obviously going to start a party. My November party for myself will be the week of Black Friday sales, because I'm going to do a lot of sales. So I'm going to accumulate a lot of YCash that I can stock up on. Keep in mind as well that you should be doing more customer hosted parties. That's most companies allow 2 personal parties a year. And most of them, Stella and Dot, there's a perfect example. They're only allowed to accumulate spending money for the business, like just for like the products, twice a year. Some companies, you are not allowed to do it at all. So we have been stupidly spoiled for the last 5 years of having unlimited party amounts. But please, I would much rather have money in my pocket than YCash. Like, YCash is useless. You don't get PRS, you don't get commission. I use it for shipping purposes, and I use it for like the odd time when I need to order something for a customer that, you know, I feel like I use it for my customers anyways, right? So it's rare, or sometimes if I need stuff for myself. And like, that's what it's meant for. Half price items are completely useless. They are useless. Like, I'm so excited to say goodbye to them because you don't get any PRS on them. You pay full tax most of the time on them. They're completely useless. How I use mine, and if you have some to use up, is I do a BOGO event in my VIP. Buy any item, get the second half off, equal or lesser value, but they have to buy something so that I have some PRS going into the order. So, and I don't do them very often, the BOGO event, because they get drawn out and people don't really like use them. But again, I have 126 half-price items, and I'm very okay with those going away. So make sure you use them for your customers to actually earn PRS. Biggest suggestion, do a BOGO event because they're useless to you. So, love you girls. Have a fantastic night, and go get on this 90-day slay. Go screenshot your checklist. Show me you're doing it. I want to cheer you on because I'm telling you, I'm doing this right along with you. I got to get back to work now.